Hey guys, Sakura Diesel here, and guess what? It's 2016. That means a new year and a bunch of other stuff that's going to be happening. Now, last year I really didn't do that much. I mean, I still made some videos, but not as much as I did in the last 2 years. And I know that some of these videos take time, and I am proud with my Season 2 review I made a while ago. But this year, I'm going to try to put more videos out and try to be more productive as the best I can. So this year, I've decided while I'm working on my other season review of a show, why not review another movie in the meantime? And I picked a movie that I think would be a great one to review. Now, when I was a kid, I've mentioned that Cartoon Network was a big part of my childhood, and it had lots of shows that I've remembered and like, even some to this day. And one of those shows was Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, growing up, I'll admit, I didn't watch anime that much. In fact, I still don't watch that many animes. But there are some I like, and some I've grew up on, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Was one of them. Now, growing up, I've realized there's a lot of corny moments to the show, but there are some stuff that, honestly, I think there was some depth to it, and there were some good moments in here, too. And you can't deny that other animes have had an inspiration for this show. So much so that we're getting another movie this year, and it's going to continue from the original show. So I figured now would be a good time to take a look at the rest of the movies, and seeing how well they do at being standalone movies and a movie based on the show. So what better way to start than to take a look at the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie? No, not that one. I'm talking about the 1999 one, only released in Japan. So this movie is based on the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime that was only released in Japan in 1998, which was then based on the manga in 1996. This movie is really original, not really based on anything, although I guess you can make the argument that the duel has some similarities to the Duelist Kingdom duel, but other than that, it's pretty much original. Okay, so how does the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie do at being both a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie and a standalone movie? Well, as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, it's pretty good. The story is simple and pretty much just follows the basic Yu-Gi-Oh! Type story. Nothing is really that complex or unnecessary to the audience. Okay, so the story is about a boy named Shasco who wants to become a first-rate duelist. The only problem is that he thinks at duel monsters, and after obtaining a Red Eyes Black Dragon, he decides that he is never going to duel because he believes that as long as he has the card, he will always win. Meanwhile, Yugi and Joey are showing and teaching their friends about duel monsters. While there, Seto Kaiba sets up a tournament and wants Yugi and Shasco to come. However, Shasco refuses and pretty much gets the crap beat out of him. And thus, Yugi enters the tournament, and with the help of Shasco's Red Eyes Black Dragon, he beats Kaiba and wins. Yeah, shocking, right? The duel is a pretty good duel. Pretty standard, but it feels like a duel, and there's some good animation to go along with the duel. However, there are some problems I have with the movie, and these are mostly nitpicks, but the first one is the running time. Now, I don't know what qualifies as a movie in Japan, but does 30 minutes really count as a movie? I mean, I can understand if this was a TV special or an OVA, but according to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Wiki, this was released in theaters. So unless there was another movie tying into this, this is one of the shortest movies an audience has to sit through. But like I said, it's just a nitpick, and to be fair, the story is mostly about duel monsters, so I don't think you really need to make it that long. My other nitpick is the lack of screen time we get from our characters. Now, I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Wasn't really that much big on characters, but couldn't you have done something to at least make the characters seem like they have a point? Heck, why didn't Shasco duel Kaiba instead of Yugi? And yes, I know it's the format of the show, but the movie is about him learning how to be strong, right? It would have been a neat idea if they did that. But hey, at the end of the day, this is still a decent movie to check out if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. The animation is good, especially for the duel scenes. The characters are the same likable characters, and the story is simple enough to follow. So, for a first Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, I recommend it. It's pretty good. But that's only the first movie. Tune in next time where we take a look at the other two, starting with the Pyramid of Light. So till then, this is Sakura the Diesel, saying thank you all for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Take care.